What's up my people, you're in the place for Triple D Conversation. My name is Tristan Deves and today we're going to be covering the combo basics. So what we have here is our Kepler, we have our Lamia and we have our Swirl. This is the combo we want to see in our hand. These are the cards that you absolutely must have. Now if you don't have these ones, it doesn't matter because we can pull it out in other ways, but this is the easiest way we can get our combo out onto the field. And as shown before in my previous video, it is amazing how it works. The next combo I wanted to show you was a Savin Kepler, a Swirl Slime, and a Wrathdow. Now what Wrathdow is going to do is after the normal summon of Savin Kepler, we're going to trigger that, adding the Lamia to our hands. And we'll be able to access Copernicus and everything else through Gate. We'll be able to access Flame King Genghis through the Swirl Slime and the Lamia summon, special summoning the Copernicus, allowing us to bring back the Lamia from the grave. So absolutely phenomenal combo. I've already covered it before. It is the exact same combo that we're going to be using for, or that we've already used for the Synchro calamities. So if you want to go check that video out, please do so. But it will show you exactly how to do it, and then you're just going to continue the PK combo, which I've already shown you guys as well. Now the one I wanted to focus on today though is actually going to rely on Dark Contract with the Gate. It's going to rely on either Savin Copernicus, Swirl Slime, or Lamia. Now the reason I say this is because you can take out one of these and switch in Gate, but you can't have it relying on just these three. Just these three alone, you need Satellite Synchron. But even with Satellite Synchron, you come to a point where you can't detach the materials from Kali Yuga without destroying your set rank up magic launch. So you have to take out one of these guys and switch it in for Gate. Now I'm going to show you this one today, and it's rather simple. It's very easy to explain and very easy to do. Now with this combo, monster wise, you're going to need a Silent Boots and you're also going to need a Necro Slime, but that is all. And then for magic cards, you're going to need 2 rank up magic launches as per usual. So that's our deck for today. In terms of our extra deck, we're going to keep up with our XZs. So we've got our Raid Rapt Ultimate Falcon, our Heart Earth Dragon, as well as our True King of all Calamities, and of course the boss himself, Kali Yuga, which without we wouldn't be able to do this combo. You're also going to sneak in a little Linkaribo just in case you have the opportunity to summon him, a Flame King Genghis, a Gust King Alexander, a Flame High King Genghis, Curse King Siegfried, and of course the one that actually brings this all together, Rusty Bardiche. So without further ado, let's get straight into the combo. We're going to start off with a Lamia in hand, a Satellite Synchron in hand, a Swirl Slime, as well as a Contract with the Gate. And so from that, we're going to go for just a straight up Dark Contract with the Gate. It's going to give us our missing piece, which is our Copernicus. And then after which, we're then going to go for a Lamia and Swirl Slime fusion for a Flame King Genghis. Bring the Flame King Genghis to the field. We're then going to use the Swirl Slime to special summon the Savin Copernicus. Firstly triggering Flame King Genghis' effect, bringing back the Lamia, chaining it to the Copernicus, sending the Necro Slime to the grave, and then chaining it to Satellite Synchron, because we have just summoned a Lamia from the grave, allowing us to special summon Satellite Synchron. Now once we have this, we have our 3 dark monsters, which we usually would. So this would usually be the Kepler, the Copernicus and the Lamia, but this time we're switching it up just with the Satellite Synchron. So we do actually have the option to go into a Draco Berserker, the Tenyi, if need be, if we get negated in anything that we do next. But we are going to go straight through as normal, imagining that we are not negated and we have no opposition. So Gust King Alexander comes about. We now have our fusion materials, our Necro Slime and our Flame King Genghis. So we're going to banish those and we're going to get a Flame High King Genghis. Now triggering the Gust King Alexander's effect from the summoner Flame High King Genghis, special summoning the Lamia and Gust King Alexander for the Siegfried, triggering Flame High King Genghis to special summon the Lamia, on which we're then going to go for these 3 straight away to go for our Rusty Bardiche. And then Rusty Bardiche is going to trigger his effect, and it's important you trigger the effect because once Kali Yuga is on the field, you can't trigger his effect. Not only that, but you have to say you're triggering this guy because his effect itself is a can be, so it can be activated, it doesn't have to be. But once we've done that, we're going to send the Silent Boots to the grave. It's going to set a rank up magic launch from our deck to our field. We're then going to banish the Silent Boots and grab a Rank Up Magic Launch to our hand. Then we're going to go for the Kali Yuga. Now it really doesn't matter at which point we do this, whether we go for the Lamia back to the field first or not. But by going to the Kali Yuga, we just have it make sure it's set so nothing can be negated here on fields. Lamia is going to trigger the gate to the grave, and then from the Lamia we're just going to go into a Linkaribo because we're not stopped out like Gilgamesh does, but we do actually get an extra banish, which now puts us at, I believe, 5 banished. So at this point we already have 5,000 attack if need be. Now what we're going to do, continue as normal. You're going to detach one material to the grave, and you're going to get your gate back. It's going to be set automatically. You can obviously attack at this point, but after that you're going to pass for turn. Once you've passed for turn, immediately you're going to destroy your spells and traps, unless you believe your opponent is going to play something. But even if they do play something, you have to react appropriately. As soon as that happens, all spells and traps are going to be sent to the graveyard. You're going to react with a Rank Up Magic Launch, and you're going to attach it as material, either to the True King of All Calamities, which I've shown you before, or to Heart Earth Dragon. Now, because Heart Earth Dragon is the one we're using today, we can actually use Rusty Bardiche, and we can pop our own Heart Earth Dragon, sending it to the graveyard to bring it straight back for 6,000 attack if need be. The only downside from this is it doesn't have its original ability whereby when an opponent attacks you, they take the damage from it. So of course it still has that ability, but there's not much beating over 6,000 damage in the first place. Also, during your opponent's end phase, you don't have the ability to react to anything. But that's not too much of an issue, because what we're going to do anyway is we're going to set down a Rank Up Magic Launch. Now, as we do have a 6k hitter on the field now, we can attack for game. But if game isn't possible in this scenario, say they have an effect that can activate once you do anything, let's say they had something that wipes the entire field, so everything's getting wiped, including your Heart Earth Dragon. But wait up, you have a Rank Up Magic Launch, you're going to react instantly, and now you have a Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon that can't be affected by any card effects. So regardless of what happens, you still have that Raid Raptor that you can go straight into because you set your Rank Up Magic Launch. But even if they do anything on your turn, because it is a quick play, you can play it from the hand because it's still your turn. So at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. But that is going to wrap it up for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's a quick one. I've got to bounce because I've got a lot of socializing to do today. But other than that, guys, if you still have any more ideas or anything that you want me to do, I'm looking at Triple D Pure decks in the future. I'm also looking at a few of those counter decks, a few of the kind of longer lasting decks. So just let me know what you guys want, and that's what I'm going to try to do. So it's no problem about anything, just literally hit me up in the comments and I'm going to try and do whatever I can for you lot. Alright, other than that, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.